When you teach someone discipline, that's one of the main problems that you have nowadays. Kids are not disciplined. The discipline has gone out of it's gone. You don't have any discipline in school. You don't have any discipline in the household. You don't have any discipline. You don't have discipline. You discipline a kid and you're going to get criticized. That's why I love teaching on a private court, because I can discipline the kid all I want. Because without discipline, it ain't going to work. It's not going to work. I don't care what you want to do. It's not going to work. So the discipline is the number one thing. You can teach them you can teach them confidence with discipline, and you can teach them how to focus longer with discipline. So the discipline is prime. On top of that, these players have perfect timing. Time the ball well. It has happened over the last 20 years that the timing has to do with the eyes. It has nothing to do with anything else. It's the eyes that can cause good and bad timing. And I'm not an eye doctor, but I just have learned it over the last 20, 30 years that sometimes the eyes don't focus right and you hit the ball late. And there's a lot of kids that hit a forehand late. Okay, they hit the forehand late because the eyes don't time the ball at the right time. The Federers, all those guys time the ball perfect all the time. If you have a kid that doesn't time the ball well, you really have a struggle. Maria did not time her forehand. If you watch Maria play, she makes 10 times more errors on her forehand than she does on her backhand. Maria always had a difficult time timing the ball on the forehand side. And it took a lot of work to get her to hit the ball and drive the ball cross-court. Okay, the first time she came to me, she just turned 11 or something like this, and she hit the rest. I told her father, forehand is no good, because she could not hit her forehand cross-court. She hit the ball late. There's another subject. There's so many subjects because they hit the ball late. So sometimes what coaches do, they like to tell the kid to hit the forehand down the line, okay? When the kid hits the forehand down the line, the kid hits the ball late. And now they hit the ball actually flatter also down the line. Okay? So it's a great shot down the line, and they have them all hit down the line. Hit it to your opponent's backhand. And this plays stupid because out of 10 rallies, probably 7 are cross-court, or 8 balls are cross-court, not down the line. But they teach it to hit down the line, and so now they're going to start hitting the ball late. With the grip, it even makes it even worse. If you have more of a Western grip or extreme Western grip, it's easy to go down the line because you're sort of dragging your racket, you're hitting the ball late, the down line works. You have them hit cross-court, they cannot do it. They cannot hit the ball cross-court. So the timing is crucial. With Maria, it was a lot of work. So again, with Maria, what I did is I hit the reverse forehand, where you can hit the ball late. You can hit the ball late, and that's what Nadal does. Nadal does that. They talk about Nadal and his topstick. He hits the reverse forehand 90% of the time. The only way to hit a reverse forehand, not the only way, is he does with a lot of topspin. So they talk about topspin. He doesn't have a regular forehand drive. He does once in a while when the ball sits high and is soft. But when the ball comes fast, because of his grip, the guy cannot hit a regular forehand. He has to hit a reverse forehand. That's probably what happened. He grabbed the racket, had the wrong grip, was unbelievably quick. He hit balls, and he accidentally hit a reverse forehand, same as Sampras. I'll tell you the story. He hit a reverse forehand, and it worked, and that's what he did, and that's how he got the belt. He got the belt hitting the reverse forehand. Nobody knew what he was doing.
We touched briefly on discipline, and I'd like to go back to that for a second, and then we'll come back to the grips. So,
okay.
Tell us a little bit about how do you enforce discipline, teach discipline, encourage it, and then do you have any stories about ways that you did that on court?
I don't encourage discipline. I tell you to have discipline, and I have an expression, a Dutch expression. The expression is he or she who doesn't want to listen has to feel. They're very simple. Your dad tells you, hey, Robert, do this. You didn't do it. He would take something, whatever was there, and he whacked you over the butt, I got more spankings than anybody. That's what you have to do. Now, okay, so you cannot take the kid and spank the kid. So when see, what I do is, okay, you don't want to listen, you're going to get 10, 20, 30, 40 balls at the baseline. I will run you until you puke, and I make them run until they puke. I mean, I'm not easy. And so I said, don't blame it on me. I'm not the bad guy. I said, you're the stupid idiot that doesn't want to listen to what I'm trying to do. You don't want to listen. You're going to feel. You're going to run. So that's how I instilled the discipline. I did it with everybody. Everybody starts like that. I had this girl, Anastasia Miskina. She actually won the French, I didn't have her since she was young. I got her when she was older. She was like 16 or 17 or something like that. And I had given her 40. She moved unbelievable well. God, this girl can move. Unbelievable. And she had done 40 at the baseline. 40 is a lot of balls. And she hated it because she was tired. She was semi-puking, whatever. So now I'm doing targets with her. A target at the net. When I put a target about 2 feet, a foot and a half above the net, about half a foot or so from the strap, okay? So it's sitting just on the left side of the strap, about a foot and a half above the net. I just put a tennis can or whatever I have. And they had to hit that ball. They had to hit that, not just miss, they hit it. And Maria still has the record. She had 8 out of 10. Maria didn't like doing targets when she came in, but after a while she loved it because it really gives you the feeling that the ball goes where it's going. And so Anastasia, I did this drill 45 minutes straight, no break, and she had to get 6 out of 10, which is unbelievable. It's tough. It's very, very tough, but she was very good. She would get 5 out of 7, 5 out of 8, and I go, I'm getting sick and tired of this, okay? You cannot get 6 out of 10. You only get 5 out of 8. I tell you one thing. I'm going to give you 5 more chances, and if you don't do it, you're going to get 40 at the baseline. The girl goes, can I go to the bathroom? Typical girl talk, I say, yeah, go to the bathroom, And so she came back. The first try, she maybe had 3 out of 10. The second try, she had 6 out of 8. She was so happy. She's jumping up and down, hugging her dad. And so the threat of 40 at the baseline for her was so great that she actually tried harder. And so that's how you work it. You see, you work it where you make them try just a little bit harder than they think they can try, than they can do. And that's how you work them. You cannot overdo it. You do it slowly, you do it little by little. But they know there are consequences for not focusing, for losing your focus, for looking around, for you're going to run. That's it, and that's how I instill discipline. I don't spank them, Sometimes they deserve a spanking, but that's how I do it. And I'm tough. They come on the court, right away there's discipline from the first ball on. Mm-hmm. And then I can relax, I can ease up. But they always know that there's discipline. They always know that, hey, I better do what he tells me. And then they know about my tone of voice. They know what I'm telling them. Hey, listen, okay, hey, I'm getting irritated here, okay? I don't want to be out here. I'm in pain. I don't want to hear. You don't want to do it. Get the hell out of here.